So here in the My Content area, I'm going to collapse the Docs tab and open up the DocSets tab and look at that. This is where any of the doc sets that I've created, whether I've created them manually or Dokigami has created them for me, show up. In this case, I've got 3 different doc sets: privacy policy, there's a services agreement, and statements of work. And again, doc sets are groups of documents that are the same. So we can think about master service agreements. As you can see right here, there's MSAs. We can think about privacy policies, as you see here, statements of work, NDAs. And Dokigami processes these together because there are often similar types of information in them. And so it's easier to sort of understand from one NDA to another. And that's also how most of our users are working. So when I see a badge up here, like you see here, this means that there is something new in here. So I'm going to click on privacy policy, and you'll see that this is very similar to the docs view. I will see the documents listed here. I see that I have a new one here called this Cancity DW right here. This is a document that's also still processing. So we still have, the name, we have the status, we have when it was added and the size. I can still click on these as I can in the other views and preview these. I have several different actions I can take with them if I wish. And then at the bottom here, it also shows me how many documents are in this right now and then what is the status. So doc sets have to be processed, and in cases where certain documents are keeping that from being used, this will say processing. Some of them are in an error state. So let's say that there were only 4 documents. As you know, that we have to have 6 documents per doc set. So if this only had 4 documents, this would be an error state. Or if all of these were error documents and we were not able to parse them, then this would be an error state too. But this one's ready to use right here. And from this, I can do many of the same actions that I can do when I'm just in my docs view. So I can reassign these, I can delete them, download them. And this one right here I can rename. So let's just say that I don't like this in all caps. I will change it to that. And let's go over here to services agreement. These are master service agreements, and that makes a little more sense to me. So I'm actually going to rename this one as well and just add the word master service agreements. We'll get rid of the S there. Okay. So this is a very, very simple view. Again, behaves very similar to the docs itself, just shows me what's in the documents, and I will usually work between this view and sometimes even the doc view itself. So I'll spin that one down, and sometimes this one itself, to review which documents have been put in these and which ones may not belong. So let's just take a look really quickly. These are all MSAs. I happen to know these are all privacy policies, and let's just see here. Looks like these are all statements of work, with the exception that this one right here, this is a contract, and I know that doesn't belong there. So in that case, I can actually click this, click reassign, and then I can say remove from doc set. So I don't have anything that has these types of contracts in it. So I don't want to get rid of it from Dokigami, but I don't want it in this particular doc set. So I'm just going to click OK, and that will then remove it from this doc set. So this is the view that you're going to use, again, along with adding docs and with your different doc source views up here. You're going to work to make sure that every doc set that you have contains the right documents.